sideways as the goats came roaring in. Tipsy Thomas led the charge, and behind him Blarney Finn. Jolly Seamus shook his sleigh bells, while Padraig frowned like doom, and Murteen danced a jig so wild it nearly cleared the room. Then Sleepy Niall yawned mighty, "Are we singing now or nah?" While Sneaky Declan pinched the lights and tied him round his maw. Oh, the 7 drunken goats tried caroling for stout, with a ba-da-dum-pa-pomp and 1,000 crooked grins. If you've never heard a chorus led by goats on Christmas night, sure you'll think you've heard the angels fighting bagpipes in a blight. They barged into the pub like a woolly Christmas storm. Tomas tripped o'er a bar stool, but declared it part of form. Seamus hugged the jukebox, Padraig scowled at the tree, and Martin tried to hang a wreath on Neil, who slipped at 3. Declan climbed the counter shouting pins for all us lads, while Finn sold autographs pretending they were Christmas fads. Oh, the 7 drunken goats tried caroling for stout, with harmony so wobbly they bent the fairy light. If you've never seen a goat try hold a note without a quiver, sure it's like a Robertin whistle being tossed into a river. Then the goats began to argue about the key o' Silent Night. Thomas swore it were a jig, Padraig said you're wrong outright. Murteen set the tempo fast, Finn slowed it to a crawl, while Declan hid the sheet music behind the bathroom wall. Seamus cried, "By all the holly, can we choose a pitch, me mates?" But Neil just muttered softly, "Wake me when the chaos deflates." All the 7 drunken goats tried caroling for stout, with a lopsided medley, oh, every Christmas hymn in sight. If you've never heard a herd that's trying hard to sound divine, well, it's half pure inspiration, half fermented brine. Ever you hear bleating floating o'er the frosty town, don't fear the Christmas spirits, 'tis the goats come back around. Let Thomas lead the chorus, let Martin dance again, for the 7 drunken goats will always be your festive friends. And with a jig a and a grand chaotic grin, they bleat its lawn Merry Christmas Thomas through Blarney Finn. Declan climbed the counter shouting pins for all us lads, while Finn sold autographs pretending they were Christmas fads. Oh, the 7 drunken goats tried caroling for stout, with harmony so wobbly they bent the fairy light. If you've never seen a goat try hold a note without a quiver, sure it's like a Robertin whistle being tossed into a river. Then the goats began to argue about the key o' Silent Night. Thomas swore it were a jig, Padraig said you're wrong outright. Murteen set the tempo fast, Finn slowed it to a crawl, while Declan hid the sheet music behind the bathroom wall. Seamus cried, "By all the holly, can we choose a pitch, me mates?" But Neil just muttered softly, "Wake me when the chaos deflates." All the 7 drunken goats tried caroling for stout, with a lopsided medley, oh, every Christmas hymn in sight. If you've never heard a herd that's trying hard to sound divine, well, it's half pure inspiration, half fermented brine. Ever you hear bleating floating o'er the frosty town, don't fear the Christmas spirits, 'tis the goats come back around. Let Thomas lead the chorus, let Martin dance again, for the 7 drunken goats will always be your festive friends. And with a jig a and a grand chaotic grin, they bleat its lawn Merry Christmas Thomas through Blarney Finn. Then off they swayed together down the moonlit winter lane, promising to return next year.